think we are beginning. First race of the set. Goof going down, Yuka going up. Looks like Yuka's got the right idea, question mark? It's a wash. There doesn't seem to be anything that the dragon can break for us, so we're just gonna have a nice calm little mini boss fight and then assume break this barrel on the spiked walls. And it's a carrot. Good for your eyesight, as they say. Alright, so 1-2 is where we have our blood shop. It's not remarkable. Warhammer and then a couple of torches, but you know, Yuka loves that blood drum. It is a good thing. Actually, I didn't see where Goof got that backpack. We could carry both the carrot and the blood drum in that case. Although Yuka just ate the carrot immediately, so it's not like it made a huge difference. This... Are we killing for this? Okay, interesting. Alright, so Goof killing for a shield, battle shovel, and some earth tomes. Okay. We're just, we'll be murdering Freddy at the slightest provocation these days, it seems. Oh, Twitch ads. Sorry, nothing I can do about that from my end. Let's see. Well, let's look at Yuka's progress. We've got a red dragon who is a simple as anything to kill with the blood drum, and we're looking them up kind of tiny bit, but not much. Oh, blast helm, lovely. We don't need the monocle when we've already found the blast helm. Such a joke. And we took it just long enough to spawn all those spirits too. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a bit slower with the Warhammer than if we had just the dagger, but it's quick enough with that gold kill, and the pieces on Deep Blues 1 are low health enough that you can just sort of mash your way through them. We've got an obsidian cat out of the black chest, so excellent, and an immediate Minotaur charging at us in 2-1, so it looks like the seed is feeling kindly today. Alrighty. Armor. No, it's not armor. Okay. Well, as much as I love the staff, base staff isn't going to be a patch on the obsidian cat, so wait, pop. Although, maybe we're going to check this craft wall first. It's an arena, it's not exciting. But we're fighting for the rat, okay. Are we going to go for a funny Necrodancer strats? It's a right rat. Okay, and it looks like Goof is back from the ad break, slightly behind, but the fact that Yuka took that time in the arena means they're essentially, their progress is identical. And because Yuka hasn't killed Freddy, they're able to get dash spell and also fill up those empty heart containers, which seems pretty value to me. The only difference oof, ouch. Priority. Okay, alright, and Yuka is actually our first down to Conga 2, at least on my stream. So, let's see, this should be quick enough. And I assume we're checking purple here since we have a pretty darn good weapon. It is a pulse spell, excellent. I hope we find some trapdoors to use it on. Let's see, Goof, who didn't find the blast helm? Or I guess kept the monocle for some reason, I see. But, you know, is also able to see that there is a pulse spell there and fetch it. And at some point during that ad break, Goof found Ring of Pain, which is excellent with the cat, although, okay, just about saving his bacon there in that swarm. And also gonna take this boss shrine here. Looks like they're both gonna take the boss shrine for the Torch of Walls, giving us some mapping. And we're keeping, yeah, blood drum earth tomes, that makes sense. Oof, bit of a scrum there for Yuka, who does not have the Ring of Pain to help make things, to keep things under control. Yeah, we're keeping walls. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's just because, well, I don't see why Goof would take it. I can kind of see why Yuka might take it because, yeah, right, exactly, Ravio. Obsidian without an extra source of damage. Oof, that hot dog. Okay, and Goof's down to zone 4 while Yuka enters Coral Rift. And let's see. Blood Pulse, we are getting ourselves pretty far down. We're getting ourselves all the way down to half a heart. Having to skip those chests too. Oh dear, okay. Oh. What? Does the rat familiar say pain there? This is, okay. Oh, half a heart, I'm so terrified. There is some food in 4-2 if they can get down to it. But in the meantime, I am living in terror. Not that the goo makes a difference when you're at half a heart, really. So is that a sort of comfort in a way? Oh, and there's also a potion in 4-3, again, if they can make it there. Although they'll need to have some health in order to actually get in there. Oh, God. And that spider on a single pillar, that seems illegal to me. All right. Okay. Okay, immediately quaffing the potion. Okay, okay. Down to Fortissimo 4 as Goof enters zone 5. Okay. Still on the blast helm, so if we can get down to Necrodancer, that might be a help, but only 3 bombs on board. So that's looking sketchy either way. Okay, excellent scoots, but I think we are only, well, it's still about a floor lead for Goof, who is looking pretty good with a Frost Charm to help with the safety, as well as that Crown of Thorns, which Yuka wasn't able to take due to being at half a heart. Oh, there goes the Frost Charm. It is a very nice catch-up. Yuka's only about like half a floor behind at this point, I believe, but having to fight those, oh, there goes the Frost Charm for Yuka as well. While Goof is having to deal with his horizontal, oh, Blood Drum. That's much quicker than trying to line them up. Alrighty-o. Yuka just steps behind now, having made up some time, as they're both down to the Necrodancer, but I believe Yuka has fewer bombs, so Goof can get that faster. Although I guess we're going to do that Blood Drum dig anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have made a huge difference for Yuka. Let's see. 2 hearts down for Goof, 3 hearts. 3 hearts for... 4 hearts for both? Oh, this is so close. Last heart for Yuka, actually? The skeleton. This is tragic. That was such a good catch-up. I think they were on pace to actually potentially have been at the minimum in contest range, if nothing else. But, oh, damn, what a race. Yeah, that's what it looks like, at least in my Khadgar, I guess. I don't know about like stream delay things, so I don't never know, but yeah. So I think Goof did a lot of blood digging, which I think kept it close-ish, but wow. In the end, though, you could perhaps argue that the regen from the Crown of Thorns let Goof tank a lot more, potentially, than Yuka could have. Oh, okay, we're down to our second race. Immediate Batcave. I'm still reeling from the conclusion of the previous race. But we're just navigating our way through a swarm of bats right now. Are we gonna go back to the holster? Is that what's going on? No, we're gonna bomb the holster and get a blast helm out of it. Okay, okay. Screen watching, it's good. So this time we've got parity as far as your explodey headgear goes, and an early Shriner. We could go for the, oh, yep. Mystery weapon, I assume, with war. That's a pretty sweet Shriner. It's nice how much easier war. Oh, it looks like it's a war flail. I don't know if we'll be. Well, I guess it's possible that folks aren't used to the way the holster works now, maybe, and are trying to avoid getting tangled up. I'm remembering, I think it was a Mora race where she had a holstered weapon, but like was just running shard because of reasons. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, it looks like Yuka's going to stop for a leprechaun here. Always a fan. Looks like that's an obsidian? No, that's war. Sorry, it must be a titanium flail then. Okay. Quick trapdoor for us down to our. Oh, we're gonna get this magic cheese first. Delicious. Yeah, that's tier 3 walls. Maybe not gonna bother with that. Okay. Yuka with the strategic trapdoor quaff. All right, and we're down to our Xenon Boss Coral Riff, which would have been, well, flail is fastish. Oh, and Goof actually is stopping to milk that leprechaun for quite an amount. We've got Obsidian Long out of the black chest, decent weapon, and Goots, and a cap. So long, and thanks for all the heals, Crown of Thorns. Yes, exactly, GPA. Then you could have the throw bomb, and you could have a damage weapon. Obsidian Long with War is honestly pretty nice. Not as good as Rapier War, just to let you know. Keeping everything at arm's length and just whapping them in the head. Alrighty, we're down to 2-3. This mole is annoying to deal with the miner's cap, but we're fine. And already down to Fortissimo is Yuka. While Goof stops for a shop check and finds a map. That could come in pretty big. Oh, and is on an Onyx Cat as well. So, you know, looking around the levels, sometimes you find cool shit. Although we don't... Okay, we're gonna holster the Onyx Cat and the Obslong. We're leaving the Blueberry Noodle. I was a little confused for a moment. And if we get a Courage Shuffle out of this, I'm going to be... Oh, we don't have enough money. Alrighty. Meanwhile, though, Yuka has found the Infernal Torch, so we have the auto lasers, an extremely aesthetically pleasing build. And due to the lead boots, can also just walk wherever they want. You know, we don't care about all this masses of ice going everywhere. And we're down to death metal. Yuka is going at the speed of light. Alrighty-o. With a 4 damage weapon, this should be a quickish fight, even though the beetles are being irritating, but we have footwear. Goof also has found footwear, but it is glass, so if we take any hits, then no more footwear, and we better not forget the full glass. But it's not as bad as it could be. It's not like full glass, because we don't have the jaw, and we have a holstered non-glass weapon. So if we break this rapier, we're still not screwed. We will not be meaning. Oh, the teleport trap take from Goof. Love to see it. All right, you cut down to zone 4-2, and we are not taking the funny staff. Understandable. Ooh, all these bats. Fortunately, we do have war, but just bombing the Blade Masters. Entirely understandable. Unfortunately, the Duck Charm can't save you if the bats have nowhere else to go, so excellent scoots to get around that Golem. Let's see, we do have lead boots, so we could grab that shield if we wanted, but we are not going to grab that shield. We're just going to scoot at full speed. And so the one pity about Miner's Cap Infernal Torch is that it's a little harder to control your infernals, right? Oh, the surprise warlock teleport behind the nightmare. Nightmares are scary. Anyway, we're down to Deep Blues 4. We're still alive. Still pretty good on health, despite the fact that we don't really have, you know, any form of protection in the form of armor. Oh, and not, oh no, losing the multiplier. Okay, I mean, we're probably not going to check chest anyway at this point, but still, if only we had like just one more damage, that would have been so sweet. And Goof with the glass rapier has fully caught up, being able to complete that deep boost fight way faster. And Yuka finds the blood shovel in that shop. I don't know if Goof saw. Is Goof gonna go for it, or are we just going? Okay, we're just going. It's understandable, but also this could be a difference maker in the Necrodancer fight. Which, okay. Yeah, Goof is down to 5-3 already, and looking to really rush down to our story bosses, while Yuka's about slightly less than a floor behind, but it's an appreciable difference at this level of racing. Goof's down to Dead Ringer, and do we have enough? I don't think. Yeah, we're just going to Earth. The Miner's Cap! Oh no, well, I mean, it's fine. We got the first phase over with, and we have successfully aimed him at the gong. Yuka a few steps behind, just finishing DR as Goof goes down to the Necrodancer. Yeah, that blood shovel coming in huge, as Ravio says. We do have 1.5 hearts, so we can take more than 0 hits, but some of these folks hit for pretty hard. Yuka does look ahead though, is on the last heart. And unless stream delay is fucking with me, it looks like this one's gonna go to Yuka. And I see that I forgot to award loots for the previous race. I'm good at what I'm doing. We are in fact tied up 1-1. There's too much going on. I can't. And I will not neglect to comment that this was indeed an extremely fast time just in general for both. So close. Both races have been so close. So we're on to our third race of the set, third and final. We've got an interesting looking seat here, lots of armor. Hopefully this third race will be just as close and leave us just as much on the edge of our seats. Okay, we're down. Let's see. Crate room, let's see if there's anything interesting there. Shovel, or not shovel, torch of strength, that could be worth something. And we could finagle the crate. Oh, Yuka's not gonna go for it. Interesting. Maybe we're gonna check. Oh yeah, we're checking a different set. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So this way we get the full open. Goof having gotten the best order of those opens on the first try. Wow, okay. So we're already at +2 damage from the very start. This is looking pretty sick. And here's our cracked wall. Yuka avoiding the water just in time. Oh, it's a free cracked wall open too. What a... And grenades. Oh my god, this seed is being so kind to these racers. Are we going to take... Okay, we are taking the glass broad, and we're keeping the... Oh, there's a thermal, but nah, glass broad. We're keeping the blood drum for Yuka and Goof. It's a pity because those grenades were very... Oh no! Okay, I forgot, glass broad. I thought Yuka was about to get a leprechaun. Okay. On 1-3, we even find an obsidian rapier. And what's in this shrine mimic? Heavy plate. What is this seed? So Yuka finding that trapdoor before killing the Minotaur. But we're down to our first boss at the same time, King Konga. Do you even need to check for anything here? Maybe like purple for a spell? I mean, you could maybe get like, I don't know, a dash or something. It would be hilarious if it was just some other... Okay, Fireball is pretty decent, honestly, as well. Yeah, they both checked, so we're still on parity here. Both taking the Fireball spell out of... There's a potion. I can't believe I saw the race earlier, which was just like 3 whips and 2 broadswords in a row, and this seed is just like, here you go, +2 damage, heavy plate, obsidian rapier. Roguelikes. Anyway. But you know, hey, we have seeded racing, so we get to see both these racers do their best with this incredible seed. I agree, GPA. It's more sustain, and for now it's infinite damage for Yuka, but this armadillo makes me terrified. Oh no, there goes the potion! Okay, rip. If that purple chest had becoming, I would have screamed. Anyway, Goof is already in Zone 3, Yuka running behind into Deep Blues 2. And Goof has the advantage in build as well as speed at the moment, since he still has the potion. Yuka did also check purple there for a shield spell, so we're just fully equipped with everything. It's great. Are we? I mean, I guess we don't have goods. But whatever. Goof down to our Zone 3 boss, Coral Riff. And it's not, okay, we're going to, just fireball those guys for style points, I guess. And all right, tanking that with the shield spell. Gonna be fast about it because Yuka is only a little bit behind. Oh, even more regen. Although it's, I think, less of an upgrade now that they're on Blood Rapier compared to when they were on Obsidian. Goof taking a Telemonkey directly into the exit room in front of the mouth of a fire-breathing dragon. Good lord. And seeded Telemonkeys means that Yuka does the same. What a seed. Okay, anyway. Yeah, especially since, well, Goof still does have the potion, so it's not as dire as it seems. But, this is... Okay, Yuka taking hits. This is fine, we're fine. We are leaving the bomb spell behind, even though we only have 1 bomb. I see the reasoning for that, it seems very reasonable, but also it's a damn shame because, yeah, 1 bomb. We do have the blood drum though, and if we can keep this potion alive, that's a lot of health. Alrighty, Goof down to Zone 5 as Yuka finishes off Death Metal 4. Again, a close race. I'm so glad that this seed is giving. It might, I just looked at the RTA timer and this is so fast. I think it's probably guaranteed to be on the leaderboard. It's probably not going to be the top time, but yeah. There was one that was sub 6 IGT the other day, or was it today? Recently, but yeah. Goof about to clean up 5-3 and get down to Dead Ringer with Yuka a breath behind, just steps behind. Alrighty, cleaning up a Dead Ringer very neatly. Yuka doing the same. They're so close to each other going into Necrodancer. I think Yuka might have more bombs, but Goof has the potion, so is able to blood dig all the way if necessary. Yeah, that is a full blood dig. Love the T-posing stage dig outline. 3 hearts for both of them, 4 hearts. Goof got on the last heart and heading toward the stairs. And that goes to Goof. Holy crap. Such a close race. Look at the RTA diffs. 4 seconds difference. 4 seconds. Such a close race. All 3 races really were so close. I am so happy I got this one. Yeah, top 4, awesome. Thank you for checking, Sanafi. This is incredible. And this seed was also wild. A good seed in the hand of good racers. Yeah.